homework on time. And last but not least, Mr. Dwight Harris. He was there like 30 minutes before time. Very polished scripts. And please, let's learn from that. If you need, let me just make this announcement before I leave the stage, please. I know some people still haven't put in their resumes, and I have resume samples. Please, if you need a resume sample, come up to me. I know you didn't want to do it with the class for some reason. Those are the challenges that we face. But I have a few here for those who haven't had them on file, and I'm going to hand them to you. For those who don't have theirs together yet, from here you need to go work. I know I need a very good resume. So please, don't hesitate to contact me, all right? Thank you very much.
Okay, I called upon Wanda to become and do presentation. Our second was for the healthcare program.
All right, hello again, everyone. Again, my name is Wanda Cook, and I I assisted and I taught home health aid class. Again, this was the first time we did this, so it was a little rough, but most of my students who came in had a little background. Some of them were medical assistants, so, you know, it shouldn't have been too hard for them, but for the ones that weren't, they did come in and learn a lot. And hopefully at the end of this, I mean, you have your certificates now, you don't stop at HHA. You move up the ladder. I was telling them, I mean, I started out as a nursing assistant, LPN, RN, and I'm still in school. So even though I'm teaching y'all, I'm at night doing school myself. So that's why if I look, believe me, I'm up 2 o'clock in the morning doing homework. So when you endure, you make it. So this is what I'm telling them. You know, you got your HHA certificate, don't stop there. Go in there and get a job and move up the ladder. Because nobody gives you anything. This program is given to you, not necessarily going to be given to you anywhere else. When you came in here, you got paid to get a skill. You can't get that everywhere, so you should be grateful. And like I said, don't stop here. And just because you're HHA don't mean that you're any worse or any no better than a nurse, RN, because your duties are just as important as a RN. So hopefully you'll take this, what you learn, and move up the ladder. Go out there and help the population because they need you. The baby boomers are getting older, so they need you. You know, there's a lot of jobs out there. Another thing, like I was telling the students, even though you're at HHA, when you apply for jobs, a lot of them are CNA jobs. So say HHA or CNA, you know, go for it. And, you know, get in a nursing home, they might train you to be a CNA. Or get in school, college, and get that degree. So, like I said, there were some students who were over and exemplary, better than the rest of the students, and they went beyond the duty. And unfortunately, we don't have bags for them. I thought I was going to be able to give them something, but explain it.
Sorry,
Okay,
the bags are for lower grade students.
give it to me.
No, they are for lower grade students, but these are, you know, more adults, you know, high school graduates, you know, who are now going to college. In fact, most of them are not here today because they are in college registering for, you know, the next academic season. So if you don't see most of them come out here, that is the reason. But we have certificates here, and when you are called, you know, you just come in and get a handshake now, but later on you come and get your certificate. And, you know, if those who are not here can come to the office and pick up their certificates as well.
So your certificate is your reward, and you take that and excel. And again, so let's see, Victor, I don't see him here, but this was a gentleman who was in my class, and he was a physical therapist trainer, but he was young. And again, my class was 18 to 21, so I didn't have any mature or immaturity problems. Everybody came, they was there on time, and if they wanted to be there, they knew what they had to do. So I didn't have the problems of learning about immaturity or anything like that. So everybody was good. And like I said, you want to leave?
Yes.
Okay, before I start mine, so you want to just recognize somebody, some of them really.
Okay. Many of you, you know Amanda Barnes, especially if you are taking your training in AG49. She's been splendid in ensuring that your time is entered accurately, well ahead of time. I can tell you, if she wasn't that good, many of you would have been coming, asking me why they didn't get paid. Is that not the most popular question? Okay, so anyway, because of Amanda's diligence and dedication and punctuality, that's why it was as smooth as it was. I can tell you that sometimes it can be very difficult to go back and correct those things because money is always an issue. So I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize Amanda Barnes for exceptional abilities in being in providing us administrative support. Amanda.
Take a picture, man.
Good man. That's the pay lady. That's the lady that got all your money. So, you know. All right, again, I'm just going to recognize some of the students. All of them were great. So they said we only could nominate 5, so I had to pick 5. I want to talk about this first student. That's this young lady right here. I'm going to put her on the spot. Safira Garcia. She was a great student. She came to class just about every day. If she didn't, she had an excuse not to come. She participated, I'd say 100%.
I see you.
And, you know, she never had an attitude. Even if it was boring that day, we had to go over something that was, oh, God, nobody wants to do this. But she hung in there and see, she smiled. She did good. So she's an exemplary student, and you can come up afterwards and get your certificate. That's Sophia. Sophia. Another student who was excellent, Stephanie Lewis. She's a very good student. She had excellent attendance, participated in class 100%. She got a 95% on her exam. Well, these students got 95 and higher on the exam, but she did excellent on the exam, and she's now home helping. Just want to see that step. All right, let's see who we got next. Another student. Now, this young lady, Brianna Towson, she started the class like 2 weeks late, and she came in and got one of the highest grades at the end than the rest of the students. I mean, she came every day, she participated, never gave me an attitude or anything like that, even if it was boring, you know. So I'm just proud of the fact that when she came to me like 2 weeks into class, I didn't think she would be able to do it, but that final exam and her participation, she did well. She's going to make a great HHA, and she's going to be a doctor one day, I guess. You want to get this certificate? What do you want to get this certificate? Not today, right? No. Okay. Yeah, this is. I mean, I was hoping y'all could get that, but yeah. All right. So let's see what else we got. Daniel Jordan is not here. This was a young man, and he was here. He was the only one that was 100% attendance. I don't know why he's not here today, but he was definitely an excellent student. He got 100% on the exam. He's the only one got 100 on the exam. And so if he's not here today, it's okay, because this man came every day, got 100, and did the clinicals and all that. And maybe because his parents are nurse practitioners. So it's like, he kept me on my toes. I'm like, if I don't say this right, I know he can go home and check with his father, right? Because I'd be like, Daniel, is that right? Just playing with him though. But yeah, he's a good student, and I'm sure he's going to be a nurse practitioner one day, which is just like a doctor. So He's not here, but I'm gonna give him a clap. And my last student, Victor, like I said, I was talking about him before. He's not here. He's a gentleman, Victor Rivera. He was an excellent student. Clown a little bit, but never disrespected me. Very mature. I mean, I can say, let's just say he's young. He's 20 years old, but he was a good student. And he got a 95% on his exam. His participation was excellent, and for the most part, his attendance was excellent. He might have missed 1 day or 2 days, but he worked that night and went to school. So he came here during the day after being up all night working with somebody. So I had to give it to him, you know, if he didn't come. And I'm sorry he's not here today, but he was an excellent student, and that's Victor Rivera. So let's give him a clap. And for the students that weren't called, of course you all are exemplary. You all are great students, and hopefully, like I said, you'll continue this, and this is just the start of your career. You made it through this, you can make it through anything, because you can do anything. Believe me, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And it's out there. Once you get up there, you make that money, and that's what counts. Making that money and enjoying what you do. So if you enjoy what you do, why not go and be the best at it and get to the top at it? And with this field and nursing, you get your master's, you can be basically a doctor. So you can make the money, enjoy it, and have fun. But congratulations to everybody, and everybody have a good day. This is graduation day. Have fun, be safe, and party. You know. Where's Sophia? My girl. I'm sorry. Okay.
Excuse me, may we have your attention, please? She's about to speak. She needs your ears.
Okay, I'm Mildred Porter, and I had the opportunity to teach 2 classes, one in the morning and one in the evening. I enjoyed working with each student. They all were great. I don't have any complaints right now about any of them, because I learned a lot from them, and I hope they learned a lot from me. Okay, and all of them was excellent. Well, I had to choose like 5 from each class. Okay, and person Michelle Mays. Okay, I chose her. Michelle is an excellent student. She always has a beautiful smile. She participates in class and willing to help others. She gets along with people very well. Her goal is to work with the neonates. Average 90%, she got an A on the final exam. She care and beautiful smile, and dependable and a people person. The next person is Teresa Kidron.
Teachers.
Oh, yeah. Come on, put your head.
That's right.
Where is Michelle? Congratulations. This is for little kids. It's little kids. You want it? You got it? Okay. Well, yeah, press now. Yeah, there you go. Congratulations. Michelle?